is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Now, let's go courtside with the call of the game. Here's the voice of the Seminoles, Jeff Culhane.
The lights are out, everyone on their feet wearing Tar Heel blue here inside the Smith Center in Chapel Hill for the ACC lid lifter on Tuesday night. It's Florida State and 12th ranked North Carolina. Starting lineups first for the Noles: Martin Somerville, the 6'3 sophomore guard out of Bowie, Maryland. Robert McCray, the 5th, the 6'4 senior out of Columbia, South Carolina. Chauncey Wiggins, the 6'10 senior out of Atlanta, Georgia. LaJay Jones, the 6'7 senior out of Neptune Beach. And Alex Steen, the 6'9 senior out of Panama City Beach, Florida. Florida State head coached by Luke Laux in year number 1, assisted by Jim Moran, Michael Fly, Derwin Kitchen, Gerald Gillian, and Chris Kent. For Carolina, Kyan Evans, the Colorado State transfer, 6'2 junior out of Kansas City, Missouri. Seth Trimble, the 6'3 senior guard out of Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. Caleb Wilson, their star freshman, 6'10 out of Atlanta, Georgia. Henry Vasar, their 7-foot junior out of Tallinn, Estonia. And Luka Bogovac, the 6'6 junior out of Montenegro. He's a three-point sharpshooter at 11.1 points per game. Carolina head coached by Hubert Davis in year number 5, assisted by Brad Federick, Jeff Lebo, Pat Sullivan, Sean May, and Marcus Page, 2 Carolina legends. Right there, their GM is Jim Tanner. Swing things over to my man, Adrian Crawford. Scott and Wallace, keys to success. Adrian, how do we pull off the upset on Tobacco Road tonight?
First thing is this: for about 80%, I'm not going to expect 100%, we've got to be locked into the defensive game plan. We have to be connected. They're going to run slips. They're going to try to get, again, high-low action. So we've got to be really locked in today. Second thing is this: we got to get to the offensive glass. I think we can expose them by getting some extra shots, which means that plays right in the hands of Alex Steen. Third is this: we got to make shots. I mean, again, this team was built and predicated on making shots. And so hopefully, again, you wonder it's going to turn at some point because, again, you've got guys who can shoot at a high clip. And so we got to get that going tonight.
Keys to success brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Before we get to the tip-off, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford back in Chapel Hill. Blake Lundy's in the studio. Our officials tonight: Roger Ayers, 4th rated referee according to KenPom. Lee Cassell, the 21st ranked official according to KenPom. And Kip Kissinger, the number 1 rated referee in the country according to the KenPom website. We got a great crew for this one tonight to get things started in ACC play. It's our Verge tip-off. Verge, the official electrification and renewable energy partner of Florida State Athletics. Florida State and North Carolina. Another season of ACC play for the Noles, opening up conference action for the 5th time against the Tar Heels. Roger Ayers holds the ball in the air, tap control by Alex Steen and by the visiting Noles. As we watch it from our concourse seats up behind the Carolina bench, Noles moving left to right. Man-to-man defensively by Carolina. Steen, handoff Somerville, back over to Jones, left wing. Jones gives to McCray. McCray on the attack, a tough leaner in the lane, good. Robert McCray, the 5th, getting going early.
There it is, ball movement, body movement. I love that first opening set by Coach Laux. Again, we talked about it earlier, Jeff, getting Robert McCray an opportunity early, getting downhill to his right hand.
Pass inside, Vasar, back outside, Trimble, the up fake, he'll drive, kick, Evans, Bogovac. Bogovac driving into the paint, tough shot, no, a lot of contact, no call. Vasar tries to throw it off of Steen, it goes between his legs into Wiggins' hands.
Here we go, again, got to play with pace against this group, got to get up and down the floor.
2-0, Florida State. Wiggins a right wing triple, in and out, no good. And Wilson
shot.
The rebound. Now Wilson leads the break, the freshman star from Atlanta. Wilson back over to Evans. Colorado State transfer to Trimble, right wing. He broke a bone in his left forearm and missed 9 games early in the year. Wilson, Bogovac now. Bogovac with it on the handle. Bogovac top of the key. Bogovac a long step back 3, no good. Rebound tapped out to Wiggins.
Great job.
Again, 2-0 early on. Just underway in Chapel Hill. Somerville, who's played well his last 4 games, nearly 14 points a clip during that time. Wiggins off a screen, comes free for a long 3 ball. No good. Trimble the rebound.
All right. Again, those are what you're looking for right there. It's a good shot. Got to be able to knock that in. But one thing I'm liking that we're doing right now defensively, again, right on our right assignments.
Screen and roll. Trimble, not a Bogavats. Back to Trimble. Lob down low, Vasar. Vasar catches and releases across the paint. Now top of the key, 3. Bogavats. That's no good.
Great job.
Rebound Steen. Outlet Somerville. 2-on-2. Martin stops for a right wing 3. That's off. And the rebound to Wilson.
There we go. Good shot that time by Martin Somerville. And again, what we got to do is I think everybody's coming off that Christmas break a little bit, so pace is a little bit slow, but we got to keep playing up.
Trimble left wing. He'll drive the baseline. Bumps into Somerville. Knocked away from behind by Martin. He gets it back. Now Evans has it left wing on the bounce. 10 to shoot. Evans kicking. Trimble right wing rainmaker. Rolls off. No good. Rebound to Steen. Carolina's 0 for their first 4. McCray on the attack. Bumped into and knocked down by Trimble and a blocking foul called.
Great job. Great job by Rob. Forcing the contact right there.
Trimble called for the foul. His first. First one of the night. Here comes Jaron Stevenson in the game, the Alabama transfer, but the Chapel Hill native, hometown boy, coming back to play for the hometown Tar Heels.
Yeah, that's one thing about this Florida State basketball team is, North Carolina basketball team, they ain't lacking talent on that bench over there, man. It's just like from one to the next.
Extremely talented team. McCray lobs into Steen, right wing, now to Somerville, back over to McCray. 2-0 early on. Rob crossing, driving, kicking. It's off of Jones. Yep, deflected by Trimble. Nice play by the junior guard, out of bounds, turnover.
Yep, again, great job by Rob trying to get downhill. And what I like is that we're touching the paint. You got to touch the paint. And, again, Carolina, they've had some shots that hadn't fallen yet. Again, everybody's, I think both teams knocking the dust off of having a few days off from the break.
Trimble between the keys, left wing on the bounce, attacking on Wiggins. Cut off, swings in the corner. Evans, a right corner 3, good.
Yeah.
Kyan Evans, his 16th 3 of the year. Carolina on the board. Long pass to Steen. Bad pass by McCray.
Yep.
Steen in transition, running the floor. Out of bounds, turnover.
Yep, good pass. That time, Martin Somerville came in and helped, but he cannot lose. You can't lose your man. Got to let him slide right behind him. Get open 3. They're going to make shots, especially Evans.
Evans left wing over to Bogavats. Jones all over him, not giving him any room. Picks up his dribble, needs some help. Top of the key to Stevenson. Stevenson back out to Evans, top of the key. 10 to shoot. Evans off a high ball screen. We switch it. Evans now over to Wilson. Wilson will attack. Wilson, a long step back triple. Way off, no good. Rebound, bounces around. Jones grabs it out of the air.
Listen, he can shoot all those he wants.
Yeah, he's not a three-point shooter. He is a bouncy athlete that wants to get in the paint and dunk it on you. Somerville on the attack. Oh, nice step through. Missed the left-handed layup. No good. Great move by Somerville. Couldn't finish. The other way. Wilson runs over Somerville. Oh, they call a blocking foul.
Come on.
They call a block on Somerville as Wilson bumps into him. And it looked like Lee Cassell was going to call a charge and then went back to the block. Luke Laux wearing the, I'll call it a light garnet sport coat tonight with a white collared shirt and black pants, looking the part, working Cassell on the sideline.
It is. Again, one thing about your first year head coach, they're not going to give you anything. You got to take a few years to get some calls around here.
3-2 Carolina, 4 minutes in, a drive. Trimble,
great
shot
block
from behind. Wiggins and Jones both there. Chauncey runs the break, down the floor to Jones. He'll stop for a left wing 3. Too strong, no good. Offensive rebound, McCray. McCray swings it in the corner. Jones on the drive. Jones under the hoop, now whips it back out to McCray. McCray has it. Plenty of time, 10 to shoot. McCray off a Steen screen. McCray, right wing Jones. Jones, one dribble, top 3 coming. Oh, off the window and good. We'll take it. The bank is open. It's holiday hours here at Chapel Hill.
Hey, definitely holiday hours. Maybe deposit a little bit in his crypto account.
Good have. All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Wilson, a jab step going all the way to the rack. Tough floater. Rolls off, no good. Rebound, though, he couldn't grab it. It's out of bounds. McCray had 2 hands on it, couldn't secure. It'll stay with Carolina. And we have our first timeout of the night. Just underway here on Tuesday night in Chapel Hill. 15-12 to play early on. Florida State leading 5-3. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app. RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Noles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hey, fellow Floridians,
we're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. And Everge is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics electrification and renewables partner. Everge is building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Everge, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. Just underway here in Chapel Hill, 5-3 Florida State. Adrian, you talked about it, knocking off that holiday break rust. And as a player, you dealt with it. Talk about what that's all about, knocking off that rust in this first game back.
Yeah, because I mean, you're in constant rhythm the entire time through the season. Then you take maybe a 3 or 4 day break. You come back. I mean, you're trying to get your legs underneath you, but you're in a rhythm of playing. Now all of a sudden you're in a game. I mean, look at a game like this, 20,000 fans in there, breathing heavier. I mean, just all the stuff. And so it takes you a little bit. It usually takes you about a good 10 minutes to kind of knock the rust off. Some teams now, they struggle there. We've seen a couple teams lose some games, already. I saw Georgia the other night. I mean, they were struggling against LIU Brooklyn for a long time in that game.
Yeah. Entry pass was knocked out of bounds on that 1-3-1 deep baseline out of bounds defense by the Noles. Now sideline out of bounds. They'll throw it in the backcourt to Derek Dixon, star freshman out of the Washington, D.C. area in the ball game. Kobe McGee, Cam Miles, and Tomaba Song in the game. Stevenson a long 3, off no good. Rebound knocked around. Trimble missed the bunny, no good. Out of bounds off of Florida State. That's going to be the battle tonight. Carolina's the second tallest team in America, Adrian. We've got a battle on the glass all night long.
Yeah, we do. Carolina's plus 8.5 on the glass. And so again, got to be ready to get on that glass. You can't just look. You can't look at the basketball. You got to turn, put the forearm in somebody's chest, then go get the basketball.
Dixon left wing, 10 to shoot off a screen over to Trimble right wing. Trimble on the bounce. Trimble probing. Trimble between the legs, crossing, driving. Nearly lost it in a double team. 2-1. Dixon cranks at the horn. No good. And out of bounds. Great defense in the half court by the Garnet and Gold.
What we did that time is this. And we're going to say we got to keep doing this. When we get to the front, they like to drive off the post players. They seal them up. What Rob did was that when he went to drive from the help, Rob went and attacked the basketball, trying to get it out of there. With Trimble, he is so used to just driving off those bigs, so great job that time.
Carolina has started one of their first 11. They missed their last 6 shots. 5-3 Florida State. Miles now over to McCray off a Jones screen, guarded by Vasar. He'll drive around and throw it down with a right hand. The South Carolina State champion high jumper off a pogo stick.
Rob McCray, I see it. Do it for South Carolina.
Wow. Dixon now over to Trimble. Trimble right wing. Trimble handoff. There's Jonathan Powell, West Virginia transfer. Back to Dixon. Dixon with guarded by Jones. Dixon top of the key. Stevenson cross court in the corner. Trimble the up fake, the drive. He goes up, blocked by Jones, but a lot of contact. And McGee, I think, is the guilty party on the foul. Yes, Kobe McGee called for the foul, his first. How about Robert McCray, the 5th, got around Vasar, and it was a right-hand rim ripper, Adrian.
It definitely was. And the thing is, Kobe McGee right there, Kobe McGee did a great job of at the first part of verticality, but then when he started moving, he decided to swipe down. Now, again, Florida State has a rule. We call it NFL. I'm not going to say what the F stands for, but it's no, frickin' layups.
Yes.
And so.
And Trimble made the first one.
Yeah.
So if you're going to go to the rim and you're going to foul them, you better get your money's worth.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's one thing we have not done a good job of this year. I mean, we have been very poor in transition defense, letting guys get all the way down the floor getting layups against us.
Trimble makes them both. 7-5 Florida State. As the Noles off to a pretty good start in the first 6 minutes of this game. That's always a key on the road against the Carolina, is to be able to handle the early swings. Here's McGee with the left wing. McGee now back out to McCray. McCray again guarded by Vasar. McCray a step back, top of the key, triple, way off, no good. Basong the rebound. Back out to Rob. Rob will attack. Bumped into by Stevenson, off balance, through it. Oh, they're going to say it's off of Carolina. I thought they touched it last. I believe it was Powell that touched it last, far side, but it'll go back to the Tar Heels. Somerville in. McCray gets a breather. Wilson back in. Stevenson sits down for North Carolina. 13:23 to play. First half, 7-5. Noles. Carolina, one of their first 11. They missed their last 6 shots off a high ball screen. Left wing now. Dixon. He's the player of the year out of the D.C. metro area. In the corner, Powell, 3, shorted it, no good. Wilson, offensive rebound. Wilson down low, battling. Wilson shot up and in, and good, and 1. And there is the athleticism and strength of the freshman, Caleb Wilson.
Yeah, Caleb Wilson gets it, and that's what happens. You cannot just turn your back. If you watch this, again, what we just saw was, listen, Thomas Basong just turned his back. You can't do that with him. There's nobody on this floor. Florida State's got some good athletes. Besides Shai Muhammad, there's no one that's that athletic on the floor. So you have to turn, hit his body, create space, then go get it.
Fouls on Basong, his first. Wilson at the line, free throw. Got it. Wilson puts it in, 3-point play, and Carolina now with their second lead of the night, 8-7. Crowd into it. Somerville in their center circle. Guarded by Trimble. Somerville over to Miles. Miles will drive. Miles spinning. Miles the up fake, back out McGee. McGee with it. Lost it. Got it back. Down low Wiggins. 8 to shoot. Backing it on Trimble. They double team. Rises up. Mid-range jumper. Short, no good. Wilson the rebound. Starts the break. Here comes the fabulous freshman the other way. Whips it in the corner. Powell along. 3 ball good.
Here we go.
And just like that, an 8-0 run. And it's 11-7 North Carolina, 12:24 to play. And away from the ball.
It's called carry.
They're going to call a carry on the pass on Miles. So a turnover. And the Noles now have turned it over 5 times early in this game. So Carolina taking their first big swing.
Yep.
And this is where this team's got to come together.
Here it is. And again, Rob McCray goes out, and so Rob probably won't be sitting there that much longer.
Wilson, right wing, shoulder shake, driving on Basong, leaning in, stepping in, but fouled by Thomas. And Wilson, freshman to freshman, taking it right at Tomabasong.
He did. Tomabasong, you got hey, right there, you got to sit in the stance against him.
Interesting how Wilson used his body on the way to the basket.
Yes.
Just one of those things as a young player you can't teach.
Yeah, one of the things we like to call it, what he did even before, we like to call it the Kobe Bryant was great, we call it the Kobe jab, where you move the ball and your body, you're staying stationary, and you get the rock, and then when he gets downhill, he's able to move again. So, again, he's super talented, man.
9 in a row, 4 in a row by Wilson. 12-7 North Carolina with a lead. Have done this with McCray out of the game.
Yep.
Makes them both. 10-0 run, 5 in a row by Wilson. Here's full court pressure by the Tar Heels. Wiggins quickly into Miles. Miles now back over to Somerville. They double team. Back to Miles. Long pass down the floor. McGee, a left wing three on the way. Ring it up.
Big time.
Nice job breaking the press and knocking down the shot by Kobe McGee.
There you go.
Quickly the other way. Here comes Carolina. Trimble left wing. Top of the key, Vasar. Vasar whips over to Powell. Powell dribbles out of the corner, right wing. Now back over to Trimble. That ended a 10-0 run. Big three by McGee right there. Vasar ripping through, spinning, kicking out to Dixon, a left wing rainmaker off the heel. No
Great
good.
defense.
Wiggins the rebound.
Now we got a push right here.
Somerville brings it across. Wiggins, handoff Somerville. Somerville, lob inside Wiggins. Nice move. Lays it up and in. Nice two-man game right there by Martin and Chauncey.
There we go. Again, nice little action at times. Oh, he traveled.
Vasar, tough Euro step, no good, but there's Wilson rising up and putting it in. Another putback by Caleb Wilson.
Yeah, Caleb Wilson so far, I mean, he's already got 5 rebounds.
15-12, North Carolina. Next whistle, a media timeout. As we approach 11 minutes left, first half. Miles three, might have been blocked by Wilson. Trimble the rebound, leads the break. Here's Trimble off a screen. Euro step runs over Miles, shot up and in and one.
Yeah, you got to get, here's the thing. That's what Cam Miles as a freshman got to be better at. You can't take, we can get that shot whatever. You can't take that shot because then at least these things down here, at least they'll leave shots on that end that way.
And so Trimble will shoot a free throw for the three-point play when we come back. Carolina's woken up. 10:56 left first half. Tar Heels lead 17-12. We are back after this timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
The warm Florida summer is officially over and the chilly air is here to stay. It's time to cozy up by the fire with family and friends. Just make sure that pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey, Seminole fans, when you can't make it to the game, don't worry. Join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. And make sure to join us next Wednesday, January 7th, our first edition of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux, live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee, 7 to 8 p.m. We'll hear from the head coach, players, and more. Watch it on all Florida State basketball streaming platforms, the Seminoles on Concord app. Listen, of course, on the Seminole Sports Network. Watch a re-air of the show on Thursday night, 7 to 8 p.m. on ABC 27 in Tallahassee. 3 other games tonight in the ACC opening night in conference play. One in action right now. Miami leads Pitt early on 21-15 in Coral Gables. And Carolina right there, Adrian, woke up in that 4-minute period. What changed, do you think? Wilson obviously got going.
Wilson got going, and what we did was we stopped getting a body on him. If you look at it, what we ended up having was, we've given up right now. He has, Caleb Wilson already has 6 rebounds.
Man.
Already. And so, and again, we got to turn. You got to find him. Can't just let him play. He's a pogo stick, so you got to get to his body.
Free throw good by Trimble, and he will exit Bogobots back in. Caleb Wilson already has 7 points and 6 rebounds. He has 9 double-doubles on the season in 13 games. Tied for third most by a Carolina freshman all time. Here's McGee, a corner 3. Good!
Nice,
Kobe McGee has come to play tonight. He's got 2 triples early.
Great call that time. That was a great draw at that time by Coach Laux. And Jim Moran, our offensive coordinator.
All threes brought to you by Scott and Walls, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Walls with offices in Tallahassee. Wilson can't handle it, threw it away, but somehow Stevenson runs it down. Whips out to Evans, a left corner 3 ball, no good. Long rebound, and McGee will track it down in the corner. Outlet to McCray, who checked into the timeout. Somerville right wing the up fake. Back to McCray, over to McGee, who's got 2 threes, feeling it early. Steen top of the key. Steen rips through on the attack with a right hand. The up fake leans in. Oh boy, blocked. But a whistle and a foul call on the body on Stevenson. Wilson got up and top gunned that thing into the hardwood.
Hey man, my man Wilson. Basketball is going to be a long career for him, but if he wants to kind of do a little beach volleyball, he could do that as well.
20 blocks on the season for Caleb Wilson, the best on this Carolina team. He is a star already. Free throw by Steen is good, rattles it home. Here comes Wiggins in, and who's coming out?
I think same group.
Excuse me. Wiggins was over talking to Luke Laux. Caleb Wilson leads the ACC in rebounds and double-doubles and leads freshmen nationally in both stats. Steen, short iron free throw, shooter's touch, rattles it home.
Good job. Now again, Florida State right here, going to a little press, see, mixing it up.
18-17 at the turn here in the first half, 10 minutes left. First game back from the holiday break for both teams after 8 days off. Evans off a high ball screen. Evans picks it up left wing, now to Wilson, who's guarded by Somerville. Tough matchup there. Wilson looking for room, dribbling back out, wants to go one-on-one. Over to Evans, 8 to shoot. Evans back over to Wilson. Wilson pass inside, knocked away by McGee, out of bounds. McGee thought it hit off of Stevenson. He wants Luke Laux to challenge it. And no, they're not going to.
Yeah. Right now, listen, 4 seconds. What you're probably going to think is going to be some type of Caleb Wilson lob type of play going to the rim.
4 to shoot.
They've got to bump him right here. They got to bump him coming down.
There's a lob into Wilson. We double, tough fall away, 15-footer. Oh, he made it. That was Michael Jordan-esque on the fall away in a Carolina uniform. Wow.
Let me tell you.
Now in the corner, Somerville 3, rattles out, no good. In and out and around and fell out. Wilson the rebound, leads the break to Bogobots down the floor, top shot on the way, missed it. Oh, Wilson, a putback dunk. This kid is something.
Well, you got to find him. You got to find the young fella.
Already in double figures with 11 and 7 for Wilson. McGee the up fake, gets Wilson off his feet. Lob, Steen couldn't get up and grab it. The lob was too high, it's out of bounds. Turnover, number 5, back to Carolina. Jones in, McGee out. How about this kid, Caleb Wilson? He's as good as advertised, Adrian.
Yeah, he is. You have got to get to his. When you're running in transition, you find him. He is going to get up there. He's going to get on the glass. And a guy like that, now again, that fadeaway shot he made, you can't do anything about that. Listen, that's a big-time shot.
11 points and 8 rebounds for Wilson. 22-17, North Carolina. 8:50 left first half. Basar nearly traveled again, just pivoting. Basar looking for help, picks up his dribble into Wilson, knocked away by McCray. Karem's over now. Should have been maybe an over and back, no call. Trimble, 5 to shoot. Wilson, 17-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Jones. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Bogomats.
Great job, great job, great box out.
Doing a decent job on everyone else but Wilson, and that's to be expected.
That is. I mean, you look at it across the board. I mean, right now, coming into the game, the one that I think a lot of the coaches were worried about was Basar because of how good he shoots the ball, how well he's been playing.
And knock on wood, yet to score. Henry Basar. 22-17 North Carolina. Here's McCray off a screen to Somerville, a long right wing three. Got it!
There it is.
Great look by McCray. Somerville has now made a three in 42 straight games. All threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Bogomats in the drive, loses it. Turnover. Somerville 3-on-1 to Steen, all the way to the rack. Blocked by Trimble at the rim.
Wow.
And the rebound to Evans. Outlet Vasar down the floor to Wilson, right wing. Now Wilson looks inside. Vasar guarded by Somerville, backing in the smaller guard. Loses it, gets it back underneath, falling down. And we're going to have a tripping foul called along the baseline on Somerville.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's Martin's second. Trying to battle down low. Man, what a block by Trimble at the goal on Steen.
Listen, that's a great block. One thing you know is Martin, I was hoping Martin would have his eyes up a little bit more because he had Rob on the left. You go in those two, I'll take Rob McCray at that rim. I mean, Ken Trimble, incredible athlete, but take both of them at the same time at the rim.
7:51 remains here in our first half. North Carolina with a 22-20 lead. We are back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of FSU Athletics. And for world-class pediatric care, Wolfson Children's is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 7:51 remains in our first half. Florida State fighting with 12th-ranked North Carolina right there, trailing by the score at 22-20. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford here in our renewal by Anderson concourse seats, we'll call them. A little bit of a bunker feel here under the first and second level at the Smith Center.
Definitely not like how it was at Alabama.
No.
Yeah.
No. Kind of reminds me of the of Griffin Stadium in football. We got the concrete all around us in a bunker setting. But one of the elite venues in all of college hoops. A big topic of discussion for the locals, this building, and what they're going to do in the future. Baseline out of bounds. Entry pass out to Evans near the timeline. Fired in by Jaden Young, who just checked in for the first time. Trimble, left wing. Steen knocked it away on the near side out of bounds. Great hustle by Steener. Trying to get the ball to Wilson in the post area.
Yeah, one of the things that Florida State, again, we're doing a really good job on is they like to get a light high-low with Vasar and Wilson. And so one of the things we're doing is we're helping on the other side, so we're doing a great job over there. We got to just stay dialed in like we talk about 80% for the defensive assignment.
Evans with it between the legs. Long step back three. Ball got it to go. I might take a look at that. I thought his toe was on the line from way up here. Yeah. We'll see if they review it, but that's Evans with his second three. The lead is 5. Kai and Evans, 17 threes on the year. Honorable mention All Mountain West performer at Colorado State last season. Backdoor cut to Jones, kicks out Wiggins, corner three, short, and the rebound to Vasar. Outlet Evans, eyes up, down the floor, Trimble racing the other way, all the way to the rack. Shot no good, but fouled in transition. What do you think of their guards? Their guards are not the strength of their team, yet they run Hubert Davis's system pretty well.
Yeah, they do a good job. And here's the thing. They haven't been shooting it great, but they're very capable. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kai and Evans last year was over 40-plus
45 from three, yeah.
So I think for a guy like him, I mean, he's a very capable shooter. I mean, this year he's only shooting 30 from the three. And so, again, and then, when you look at Trimble's a great player. I mean, I've always liked him since he's been here. And so, yeah, very athletic, big-time player. So they've got very capable guards.
Free throw by Trimble is good. He's got 6 points, 4 of 4 from the line. Senior out of Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. Second one, shorted it, way short, no good. Nearly airballed it. And Jones the rebound. 26-20, Carolina, 7 minutes left. McCray driving, kicking to Jones. Jones on the attack with the left hand, back out to Somerville. Left wing now, Steen turns, faces. Steen looking, driving on Vasar all the way in. Top shot, good, and one. That should count this year with the new rules. Yes, and one.
There we go.
That's the new rules in college basketball, more NBA-esque with the extra step. Nice job by Steen getting around Vasar all the way to the 10.
There we go. I love that by Steener. What I love that Steen's doing compared to when we were playing early in the year, he was kind of going in there, and he would be, he'd be hesitating, and he gets a shot blocked. Versus like, man, just drive that basketball, throw that. Hey, so Steen's got that awkward game. You know what I mean? So like, body just flailing everywhere. Yeah, he'll get those calls.
Missed the free throw. It's a Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint. 26-22 Carolina. 6:40 left first half. Evans left wing. Cross court pass now to Trimble. Trimble on the bounce. Back over to Evans. A left wing three on the way. Good. Yep. Evans is feeling it. His third three of the night. Quickly the other way is McCray. 29-22 Carolina. 6:25 to go until halftime.
Yeah, we're in our heavy rotation right now.
Off a screen, McCray whips it over to Jones. The up fake, Jones between the legs, crossing, spinning, Jones in the corner, Wiggins, corner three, Chauncey in and out, no good. And the rebound to Young of Carolina. Now Jaden Young, the Virginia Tech transfer, across the timeline to Vasar. Lob over the top, Wilson down low. Wilson back out. Another three, Evans, no good. Vasar battling, couldn't grab it. Nice job by Steen on the box out. Outlet Wiggins. Somerville with the left hand. Back out Wiggins. Wiggins with it on the dribble. Now over to McCray. 29-22 Carolina. 5:40 left first half. McCray on the attack. In the corner. Pass knocked away by Trimble out of bounds. Florida State ball. McGee in. Steen out. Stevenson in. Vasar out for North Carolina.
Yeah, which again, that's a good rotation right there. Again, we got Vasar out. You got Steen out at the same time. Now, again, you still got to be able to get to the glass.
Baseline out of bounds. McCray will enter. McCray, 7.1 assists per game, the best in the ACC, tied for 7th nationally. Got the inbound, now gets it back right wing over to Somerville. 6 to shoot. Martin will drive the baseline in the air. Nice pass. Wiggins the up fake, foul by Stevenson on the way up.
Great job.
Great job by Somerville. The drive, draw, and dish, and Wiggins to the line to shoot two.
The thing is that this team's doing a good job of right now is that we're withstanding some of the stuff that they've got going on. See, what makes it hard is that early in the year, people were just driving a straight line. So now we started working on heavy shifts. But what that does, that's going to leave some open threes. So we got to do a better, that's going to be something you got to live with.
No good on the free throw by Wiggins. Miles in, Somerville out. Wiggins on the year now from the line, 21 of 24. Second one, got that one to go. 22 of 25 in the season, 29-23 Carolina. 5:27 left in our first half. Token full court pressure by the Noles. Evans slowly brings it across. Evans off a high ball screen in the corner. Trimble, the owner of a Ben & Jerry's ice cream store on Fletcher Street, downtown Carolina, downtown Chapel Hill. The drive, shot no good. Evans, and a whistle and a foul called on Wilson, pushing McGee, trying to save it on the rebound.
Yeah, great job.
So great job, yeah. Trimble, his NIL money went towards a Ben & Jerry's.
Big time, man. I love that.
I should call it not Fletcher Street, Franklin Street here in downtown Chapel Hill.
That's big time right there.
I'd be there all day.
Yeah.
Left wing, McCray the rip through on the attack all the way in, whips in the corner McGee. McGee now dribbles out, back over to Jones. Jones now to Miles, 8 to shoot. Pass down low, Wiggins backing it on Trimble, goes up, blocked by Trimble. Ball is loose, 3 to shoot, still loose. Wilson grabs the rebound. Now Wilson middle of the floor the other way. Bounce past Trimble, all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. And that gets the crowd into it. Jones, right wing, the up fake. Now back out to McCray.
Listen.
Pass inside Wiggins and a foul called on Young. And Luke Laux wanting Lejay Jones to let it fly.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, if I'm Luke Laux, I'm pulling him out of the game and saying, hey, if you're not going to shoot the ball, my man, you're like what he's doing. You're going to play rotation minutes because you're legitimately pointless if you're not going to shoot the basketball. And you see Martin Somerville over there trying to talk to him. It's like, man, you're wide open. Shoot the basketball.
Yep. So Wiggins back to the line to shoot 2. That was Young's first. Team number 7, Noles. Both teams will shoot free throws the rest of the way with 4:19 left. First half, 31-23, North Carolina. Two free throws. This is the 1-and-1 for Wiggins. Earns the bonus. Makes the first one. He's got 4 points. Chauncey Wiggins, 12 points, 4.3 rebounds per game. Need to get him going from 3. He's 0-4 tonight. Noles are 4 of 13 from 3. We'll need to make double-digit threes tonight if we want to have a chance to win this one.
Absolutely.
Mosong in with his 2 fouls. Wiggins will get a breather. I would guess a brief one with a media timeout right around the corner. 31-25, Carolina. As we approach the 4-minute mark, Noles go 2-3 zone. Powell, top of the key now, right wing, inside Vasar along the baseline. Stevenson, a 2-hand cram. Wow, that was well executed by Carolina.
Yep.
33-25, McGee top of the key, back over McCray, behind the back. McCray looking for room, a long 3, no good. Rebound Trimble. Now Trimble, middle of the floor, brings it across the timeline. Noles back to that zone defense. And now we are back in our man-to-man defensively. 3:40 to play. Trimble attacking. Trimble crossing. Down the lane. Top shot. Missed it. No. And a foul called to McGee on the hole of Stevenson.
Wow.
That's going to be Kobe's second. And Stevenson will shoot the 1-and-1 when we come back. Big final 3:35. You do not want Carolina to go on a run to end the half. They lead 33-25. We are back after this timeout.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Sunstop, food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. We're back in the Tucker Center on Saturday afternoon. The Duke Blue Devils coming to town. 3:45 tip. And the first 1,500 fans that arrive for the Duke game on Saturday will receive a free FSU wireless charger presented by Everged. I've seen them. They are big time.
Yeah.
And they work well. 3:35 left here until halftime in Chapel Hill. Carolina leading Florida State 33-25. It's a big 3:35 here, Adrian. You do not want Carolina to extend this into a 14 or 15-point lead into the locker room.
No, you don't. So I think what's got to happen right here is this. Again, you're looking at it. Rob McCray picks up. Again, you look at Rob McCray's got that one foul. They went ahead and I think they brought him out really quick.
Yeah, give him a breather.
Yeah. So here's what's got to happen right here is that we've got to be able to get it again. Get us if they miss this, go down. You got to get a good shot right here. I'd like to see something drawn up for Kobe McGee maybe.
Stevenson makes the first one. Jaron Stevenson, his mother played in North Carolina. Nicole made them both. Wilson in, Stevenson out. Stevenson's dad and uncle were great players at Richmond. So good basketball lineage there. Down by 10, largest lead of the night for the Tar Heels. Final 3:35. Got to finish strong in this first half. Miles over to Steen, right wing. Man-to-man defensively. Down low, Wiggins going to work on Wilson. Wiggins looking to back his way in. Back out McGee, who has 2 threes. Now over to Miles, out near the timeline. Steen, left wing. Nice pass to a cutting Miles. Couldn't finish the layup. And the rebound to Vasar. Back the other way. Dixon racing down the floor. Dixon probing, picks it up. Looking inside, not there. Now to Powell. Now swings back out to Dixon, the freshman guard from Vienna, Virginia. Out near the timeline. 3 minutes left first half. 35-25. Tar Heels. Dixon, pass inside, kick by Steen. He will stay with Carolina, sideline out of bounds. Carolina wearing the Tar Heel blue throwbacks tonight with the Tar Heel logo, the literal Tar Heel logo on both sides of the shorts. The throwback with the Knowles and the Garnet unis tonight as well. Double team, hard hedges screen, pass inside. Wilson comes free for an easy two-hand dunk. He now has 13 and 9. Good look by Dixon.
Here we go. Now what we got to do right here is this. We got to be able to get it. We got to take our time, get a bucket right here. Let's see what happens.
Somerville, a big three, comes free. Vasar not closing out, and Martin makes him pay for his second triple. All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics with offices in Tallahassee. 37-28, 2:20 to play until halftime. Trimble, right wing, now guarded by Steen. Trimble sizing him up, going to work.
Give
Trimble
space.
on the attack. Trimble stopping, pivoting, following, 12-footer. Oh, front iron it in for Trimble, who now has 10 points in double figures.
When they run that switch right there, Steve's got to give space. If Trimble pulls up and shoots the three, we can live with that.
Carolina's made 4 of their last 5, and they use their lose it timeout to get McCray and Jones back in the game for Luke Laux. Seth Trimble able to knock that one in. 14.5 points per game. Missed 9 games early in the year due to a broken bone in his left forearm in practice. Wore sort of a soft cast covering of that left forearm from wrist to elbow. And so Luke Laux uses a timeout here with 2 minutes left. Carolina up 39-28. Hey, victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Well, Rob McCray scored the first basket of the game and then had a pogo stick throwdown dunk, Adrian, but we haven't seen much from him since that point in time. How can he make his presence felt in these last 2 minutes?
I mean, I think one of the things that Rob's done is that I think he's made the right basketball plays, which is like he's driven the ball, and what they're doing, they're collapsing on him, and he's finding guys. And again, a couple of them were mishandled passes, other ones were missed shots, and had a couple mates, got 2 assists. So Rob's got to just stay, aggressive. But I have we were running a lot of stuff his way.
And McCray, a couple of assists, 7.1 assists per game, tied for 7th in the country. Now he'll drive and kick. Somerville back to McCray. McCray, his pass is tapped away by Trimble. Bad pass, trying to throw it across the court. Now down the floor to Trimble, right corner. Jab step back out around the perimeter to Dixon near the timeline. And turnover out of a timeout will drive the head coach crazy. 1:35 to play until halftime. 39-28 Carolina. Dixon left wing. Dixon high post, free throw line. Wilson out to Powell, corner 3, in and out, no good. Big rebound by Wiggins. Now to McCray, racing the other way, far side. He'll drive all the way in to Jones under the hoop. Now Jones will dribble it back out. Swing over to Wiggins. Now McGee, a jab step. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins kicking. Jones in the corner. Driving, slipping, falling down. Still has it to McGee on the bounce. McGee, cross court. McCray, a right wing 3.
There
Good.
we go.
McCray buries the 3 ball. A big one right there. His 14th of the season. And the Noles have now made 6 threes. That's a good pace in this game. Wilson turns the corner, trying to throw a dunk down, and they're going to call a foul on Jones. And it looked like Lejay had good verticality, but they're going to say he got him on the body.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's a bad call.
That's pretty good for Lejay.
Call.
I thought Wilson tried to dunk it from too far away from the rim, and they bailed him out.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
That's a tough one. Luke Laux and Lee Cassell having a conversation. Wilson rattles home the free throw. He's got 14 and 9. He's 1 rebound away from his 10th double-double of the season. It's tied for 3rd most by a Carolina freshman with Sam Perkins and J.R. Reed.
Wow.
Young in, Vasar out. Armando Bacot had 11 his freshman year. The most all-time, Anton Jamison with 13.
Let me tell you this. Antoine James, I played against, he was a nightmare.
Yes.
Oh.
Free throw, no good. Wiggins skies for the rebound. That's his 5th rebound. Chauncey, nice job tonight on the glass by Wiggins. 40-31, final 40 seconds. McCray, the cross, the drive. Jones unable to get the 3 off in the corner. Now McGee over to Somerville. Somerville will launch a right wing 3, too strong. Wiggins another rebound. Back out to McCray. Now McGee a long 3. Got it! Great job keeping it alive by Wiggins, and McGee buries his 3rd triple. Noles are hanging in, Adrian. Timeout, Hubert Davis.
Great job.
19.7 to play until halftime. The lead's been cut to 6 by Florida State. 40-34, and I tell you what, I love the activity by Chauncey Wiggins. The coaching staff has begged him to rebound, and he's doing it tonight.
He did a great job by Chauncey Wiggins getting to the glass. And listen, and he's helping his basketball team. He's not forced to take shots, doing things like that. He's taking care of the basketball right now. And so you look at his stat line across the board right now. Again, he's 1 for 7, but he's got 6 rebounds.
Yep.
Which normally, if Chauncey's not making shots, he's not effective and not helping you. And so you like to see that as well. The thing that's got to happen, and we're saying this, and we're looking at it, but Jay Jones has to shoot the basketball.
Yeah.
If he's not going to shoot the basketball, I'd rather you play Thomas Basong. I'd rather you play A.J. Swinton. I mean, which, again, you play with guys right now, because if not, this is just a waste of space and time because, again, he's got to be able to do it.
Swinton and Basong are in. McCray, Wiggins, and Jones stay in the ball game. Final 19.7. Shot clock is off. I love the pace here on the three-point shot. Florida State has made 7 threes in the first half. That's what you need.
That's what we said. Stay in this game. You got to be willing to do it.
Now, Lee Cassell is going to walk Basong over and tell him he can't come into the game because when he subbed, the Noles had already broken huddle. So McGee will come back in for the final 19.7, and he has 2 personal fouls, by the way, so keep an eye on that.
Yep, got to make sure he doesn't foul. Do not foul.
Powell inbound in the backcourt to Trimble. Carolina holding for 1, up 40-34. Final 15 seconds. McCray guarding Trimble out near the timeline. The state of North Carolina and Carolina blue in the outline. And the Carolina logo. Trimble the drive, Euro step, and he traveled.
Great
yes!
job.
McCray with good defense on the ball, good help, and a turnover by Trimble. Somerville back in. Chance to crank a 3. Who's coming out? Young in for Carolina, and Swinton will exit. 3.9 remains until halftime. Carolina double teaming McCray now. They don't want him to get the ball. They get the ball in the Rob. Final 4 seconds. McCray to the left hand, just across the timeline, a long 3. Oh. Front iron, no. And that's the end of our first 20 minutes of play, Adrian. But I tell you what, when we were down by double digits, we could have folded. We fought back, and we've cut this thing to 6 at the half.
This is that team we saw early in the year, right, where they find a way to keep grinding it out, keep playing. That was a great job.
First 20 minutes of the books here at the Smith Center on Tuesday night in the ACC Lid Lifter. And Florida State is within striking distance on the road in one of the toughest places to play in all of college basketball. Halftime score, North Carolina leads Florida State 40-34. Halftime show is back after this timeout.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Back in here in Chapel Hill. I tell you what, Luke Loux's Noles are hanging tough, Noles fans. Halftime here inside the Smith Center, and North Carolina led by as many as 12 with 2:47 to play. But Florida State able to close the half on a 9-3 run, and right now here at halftime, Carolina's lead cut to 6, to 34. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford back in our Renewal by Andersen concourse seats here at the Smith Center. And our energy efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles, license number CGC 1527613. Well, you love the close. That could have gotten away. That's always the worry when you're down on the road, double digits late in the first half. Carolina wants to throw the knockout punch, and you maybe wilt a little bit. This team did not, and some big shots, big rebounding. Kobe McGee, Martin Somerville making threes, and Wiggins on the glass doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, 37%, that is, this team has not been shooting the ball relatively well from the three-point line this year. We're shooting 31% from the three. We're 37 in the first half. And like you said, I think Kobe McGee coming off the bench has been good. He's kind of settled in, taking good shots. And that was one of the things that the staff has really been communicating is that we shoot, I think it was like over 50, maybe 60% when we take good shots. We are 19% when we take bad shots.
Yeah.
And so that's the whole ballgame. So they've been telling them, listen, don't stop shooting, but the quality of shot matters. And so I think we've done a good job of taking good quality shots this half.
Well, you knew Caleb Wilson would get his at 14-9. Who hasn't got his tonight is Henry Vasar. And that is the other part of those twin towers for Carolina. Vasar, the 7-footer, at 16.8 points, 9 rebounds a game, 64% from the field, 50% from three. Vasar, Adrian, has not scored in 14 minutes of action. We've done a great job of taking him out of the game. They're going to try and get him going early in the second half.
Yeah, and what we're doing is what they like to do with Wilson and Vasar is they run a high-low with those guys. And where we're really stopping them is on the weak side. The guy who's guarding that corner man is literally is on the midline. I mean, he's right there in that charge circle. So they're forcing him to kick the ball opposite and make those other guards make plays, which, again, that's why I think Trimble is playing well. The thing about Trimble that we have to be better at is not closing out so hard on Trimble. If Trimble jumps up and makes – listen, if you look at it right now, I mean, Trimble is – I mean, he's 0 for 1 from 3.
Yeah.
So if he jumps over and makes a couple threes, you can live with that. But you can't let him just break. He wants to put it on the deck, get downhill, get fouled, score around the rim.
Yeah, Trimble only 4 of 15 from 3 coming in for 27%. To put Wilson and Vasar's start to the season in perspective, right now, both are at 16-9 on the year combined, collectively. Not combined, but they're both over at least at 16-9. The last time a Carolina duo did that, two guys with 16-9 in the same season, was 1959, 1960.
Wow.
Lee Schaffer and Doug Moe. And Wilson and Vasar are on pace to become the first ACC duo to average 16 points, 9 rebounds a game, and shoot 55% from the field all time.
Wow.
In the history of the league, and Vasar has yet to score in this game tonight.
Was that legendary coach Doug Moe? Was that coach Doug Moe used to be with the Denver Nuggets?
I believe that is the Doug Moe. Yes, you are correct, my friend, on that one. And Robert McCray, the fifth. As McCray goes, we go, Adrian. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists for McCray in the first half. He leads the league right now with 7.1 assists per game. He's looking to become the 20th player in ACC history to lead the league in assists averaging more than 7 per game in a season. The first to do it was Phil Ford here at Carolina. He's in the building tonight watching this game. The last was Markel Johnson of NC State at 7.3 assists per game back in 2013.
Wow.
So rarefied air there right now with where Robert McCray, the fifth, is at, and he's got to continue in the second half if we want a chance to win.
Let me tell you, as a coaching staff, we've talked about this. If guys were making shots, Rob McCray would average 12 assists a game right now. I mean, even today, he's put the ball. I mean, his ability, and Michael Fly, who coached him last year at Jacksonville, Michael Fly said to me, he's been shocked at how well, and he's a credit to Coach Loups, Chris Kent, all the guys doing player development, Jim Moran, of getting Rob to really be a point guard. I mean, because let me tell you, people didn't think can he play the point at the next level. But he's showing he actually can.
Yep. Halftime score here in Chapel Hill. Carolina leading Florida State 40-34. Some first half stats and more on the other side. We are back after this timeout.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart, fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score two. Each made three, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
For more college basketball today, here is Jeff Culhane.
And we're back in halftime here inside the Smith Center in Chapel Hill. North Carolina leading Florida State by the score of 40-34. Before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford back in our renewal by Anderson. Concourse seats here in Chapel Hill. Halftime score 40-34. And a couple of nuggets here, of course. The great voice of the Seminoles, Gene Deckerhoff, is tuning in. Shout out to the voice. He's got a big football game Saturday in Tampa with Carolina coming to town. Voice, get a win. You need to go get a playoff game, my friend. That's for sure. And you take a look at a couple of items from the voice. We're talking about Lee Schaffer, one of that duo. Lee Schaffer's two sons played at Florida State. Dean and David both played at FSU. How about that? 84-85, 85-86 for Florida State.
You just got that text?
Just got that.
Let me tell you this, man. You guys are amazing with these. Hey,
that's the voice right there.
I got ChatGPT and I got YouTube. So,
that's right. There it is.
This is right there. Man. I'm connected to any stat you need to in the world.
Lee Schaffer, a captain on the Carolina National Championship team. There we go. From the voice of the Seminoles, Gene Deckerhoff, right there. Halftime here in Chapel Hill. Another halftime score from our opening night of the ACC. Noles fans will like to hear this. Pitt is leading Miami at the half, Adrian, by 10, 43-33, as near 10-point underdogs against the Hurricanes in Coral Gables right now.
Man, look at Santa just giving us a couple extra gifts before the end of the year.
Just like my son Alexander, already getting his gift list ready for 2026. That's for sure. Later tonight out west, Louisville's at Cal and Notre Dame at Stanford. Those games tip off at 9 p.m. in Palo Alto and in Berkeley. Halftime here. Carolina leading Florida State 40-34. Our final 20 minutes are on the other side. We are back after this timeout.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
R.J. Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
About 20 minutes. We're almost ready to get this second half rolling here inside the Dean Smith Center. Halftime score 40-34, North Carolina. Florida State has made 7 threes so far in this game. Currently, that's 155 on the season. Right now, before Louisville plays tonight on the road out west at Cal, that's the most of any team in the ACC. And so Luke Locke's promise, you'd see us shoot threes and make threes. Right now, Florida State has made the most threes in the entire league.
Yeah, they are. And this is, again, how this team was built, predicated on shooting. And so they did a really, really good job of shooting. And, man, we're up here in this this bunker right here. And,
yeah.
And I was against, Dean Dome is really legendary. But when it comes to just overall logistics, man, yeah, they gotta switch this up a little bit.
Well, 21,750 fans is the number, and there's one concourse level all the way around between the first and second levels.
Wow.
Inside the Smith Center. It's a huge discussion about replacing this venue. Players and coaches want the new building to remain on campus. Leadership wants to move it to the north part of Chapel Hill off of campus. Supposedly they held a call with former players and coaches a couple weeks ago. It didn't go well, apparently. They wanted to make a decision by the end of the year, but that now will stretch into 2026. Their chancellor, in an interview, said to replace the roof alone on this building would cost $80 to $100 million.
Wow.
So they're looking at building a new venue. How they're going to do it, it's this concourse here. It's like a parking lot behind us, and we've started the second half.
Yeah.
Nobody's gotten food or gotten to the restrooms yet.
No.
And so only one concourse, tiny bathrooms, bad parking, and the student section was squeezed out of the best spots closest to the floor due to the original agreement when the building was constructed.
Yeah.
So there were some issues there. And we are here. Second half underway. Lob over the top. Vesar and a dunk right away, Adrian. We talked about it at halftime. They go right to Vesar to get him a bucket.
It was a great play. They just cleared everybody out. Got a little, we fronted over there. Got a little high low. It was a great call. You saw Coach Laux. He just shook his head and was like, man, great job.
McCray turns a corner pass inside to Steen. Steen's fouled by Vesar on the way up. And so they get Vesar going at nearly 17 points per game, held scoreless in the first half. And he picks up his second personal foul. Steen back to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, what they're going to have to do is this. When they do that right there, they're going to have to go on the backside. They're going to have to come bring that backside with Jay Jones. Going to have to come help there. The other thing they're going to have to do is get ball pressure. Chauncey Wiggins did not have any ball pressure that time.
Steen makes the free throw. Steen 5 points, 2 rebounds tonight, 3 of 4 from the line. Just underway second half, 42-35 Carolina.
I would love to see us right here come out and press a little bit, even, but not that soft trap. I'd like to see us actually go trap the ball, mix it up a little bit.
Second one.
Shot
Knocks
Steiner.
it in. Steen makes both. 4:05 from the line. Here's some full court pressure now by Florida State. Face guarding the players on the inbound. They get to Wilson, now back over to Evans, who has 3 threes. 42-36, 30 seconds into our second half. Right wing Wilson. Wilson looking inside, down low, knocked away by Steen, out of bounds. Good job by Steen. Will stay with North Carolina.
Yeah, you can see they're trying to make that emphasis to get that ball inside. A great job by Steiner fighting to get to the front.
Steen fighting hard with Henry Vasar. Tremble along the baseline to Vasar. We double team him in the corner. Now to Wilson, right elbow pass. Tapped away by Steen, looking for Bogovac. Great job by Steen. Now Jones down the floor. He'll attack all the way to the rack. Blocked off the rim by Wilson. Long outlet down the floor. Trimble all the way in. Lays it up and in with the right hand. Now Trimble went flying into the cameras. We have 5-on-4. Jones the up fake, right corner to Wiggins, pull up 15-footer, money. We take advantage of the man advantage, and Wiggins now has 7 points. Here's Trimble the other way to Evans. Evans knocked away by Steen, a steal. Wiggins picks up the loose ball. Wiggins, Steen, all the way in. He's hammered by Vasar. 2 big men get tangled up like a game of Twister, and they hit the deck.
My man Steiner went in there like it was the 1990s, and he's about to get hit by Dale Davis or somebody. He knew he was going to get hit. I don't think Steve had a shot. He wasn't even looking to try to score that.
No.
He was just going in there. Great job by Steiner.
That was like a scene out of Jackie Moon. He went in, and that was, I'm going to lower my head, and somebody's going to hammer me, and I'm going to get to the line. I hope I get a whistle. He's playing hard, Alex Steen, 48-34. Free throw, rattles off, no good. Stevenson in, Vasar out with his 3rd personal foul. Done a heck of a good job on Henry Vasar tonight with his 2 points. Carolina faithful getting into it, trying to disrupt Steen's concentration. Free throw. Missed them both.
Start.
And the rebound to Wilson. He now has a double-double, his 10th of the year. So Wilson with a double-double. 10 double-doubles. That is 3rd most all-time for a Carolina freshman between Antoine Jamison and Armando Bacot. Bogovac right wing. Bogovac cross-court pass to Evans. Now Stevenson top of the key. Bogovac driving in the air. Bounces over to Evans. 3, 2 to shoot, 1. Stevenson way off on a 3. McCray the rebound, his 3rd. McCray attacking behind the back, all the way in, stripped away, and it knocked away by Trimble.
That's where Rob's got to get strong with the basketball right there. He gets that. That happens for him a lot where he gets that, where they'll get him right there.
Bogovac directing traffic, high post. Stevenson swings over now to Evans. A great look at a 3. No! Long rebound, Bogovac right wing. Bogovac looking inside, high post Stevenson. Stevenson backing in, out to Evans. Evans with it in the corner. Now kicks back out near the timeline. They'll reset with Trimble. 8 to shoot. Trimble over to Bogovac. He'll drive going all the way in. Thought he traveled, no call. Tap try, no good by Wilson. Stevenson offensive rebound. Out to Evans for a 3. Air ball, no good. And back to Florida State.
Yeah, man. Ooh, we got bailed out on that one. But right now, hey, that's all right. You live with that.
We're hanging in, Adrian. Only down by 6. 2.5 minutes in. And that. Trimble's got some blood here. Taking a look at his right elbow. They're going to tape him up quickly. Get him back in the game.
My man's got that little cast on his thing. Look like a old school Patrick Ewing wristband.
Yeah, he does. That broken bone in his left forearm.
Did he do that in the weight room or something? Was it the weight room?
That was in practice.
Okay.
They're definitely not in game action. Forced him to miss 9 games. Returned for the Ohio State game in Atlanta. 3 games back. And we got more blood, or blood on the floor, it looks like. And we got some blood drops on the floor as Kip Kissinger pointing everything out.
Number 1 guy in KenPom, huh? Referee.
Number 1.
This may be our first time having him. I don't remember
Yes.
ever having him.
First time having Kip Kissinger this season. As we try and take a look at cleaning up that blood. Kip Kissinger has worked 50 games this season. He was in Houston last night for Houston, Middle Tennessee. And it's the first time he's worked either a Florida State or Carolina game. 3 Final Fours in his career.
Wow.
5th time we've had Lee Cassell.
Yeah.
Or rather the 4th time for Cassell. And for Roger Ayers, it's the 5th time he's worked Carolina this season.
Yeah, I like Roger Ayers. Does a pretty good job.
McCray rips through it and knocked away, ran it down. Guarded by Bogovac. Now driving in. One-handed pass, right corner, 3. Jones, 3.
There we go.
Got it.
There we go.
Ask and you shall receive. We've been begging for Jones to shoot, and he knocks down a triple.
There we go. Listen, Rob McCray, I tell you, Rob McCray's out there just handing out dimes like Bank of America.
He's got 4 assists. 44-41. Carolina, 3 minutes into our second half. Trimble, right wing. Guarded by Steen. You want to go one-on-one against Steen. Trimble backing up, now probing. He'll attack. The up fake. Good defense. Back out Evans. A long 3. Way off, no good. Out of bounds. Yeah. And back to Florida State. Down by 3 as this crowd starts to get a little restless in the Smith Center.
What I like that we're doing is this. We're telling them if they're going to beat us, you're going to make threes. Because we have clamped in and they're not able to get that high-low. I think this Florida State team has done an incredible job. I mean, we talked about 80% of the game plan. Got to stay with it.
Carolina 4 of 19 from 3 tonight. McCray driving, kicking. Somerville long 3. In and out, no good.
Let's go, Chauncey.
Wiggins grabbed the rebound. His 7th time in ACC career high. Jones on the attack, backing in, spinning, stepping through.
Let's go!
In. LeJay Jones, nifty with the footwork. And the Noles are down by 1.
LeJay Jones, that's the way to go in the locker room, baby, and get your game back.
44-43 Carolina, nearly 4 minutes into our second half. In the corner, the up fake by Dixon. Down Wilson, got around McCray and an easy dunk.
Can't do that, can't. Rob, in those moments right there, Rob, that's one of those fatigue plays. You got to stay behind him. Just play behind him.
Wilson has 16 and 12, 46-43 Carolina, 15:50 to play. McCray behind the back on the dribble. McCray probing, now over the top left wing to Somerville. Somerville back out near the timeline. Somerville going to work on Dixon. Somerville the drive, the up fake, stepping through in the corner. Jones long 3, no good.
Good shot, good shot.
Stevenson the rebound. Outlet down the floor, Dixon racing the other way. Behind the back pass now to Trimble. Down to Dixon near the timeline, wants to slow it up in the half court. One-on-one with Steen, a long 3, coming off the heel, no good. McCray the rebound, that's his 4th. Pass down the floor to Jones. Inside out, Trimble all the way to the rack. He missed the right-handed dunk, high in the air, and we have a loose ball foul on Carolina. They were holding on to Jones. They're going to call it on Stevenson, his 2nd.
Love it.
And how about Chauncey Wiggins battling underneath as he was the one fighting with Stevenson being held. And Wiggins, Adrian, is getting after it on the glass tonight.
Chauncey Wiggins, hey, thought I'd never say this, but Chauncey Wiggins put on his work boots and tube socks today. Man, I don't know if he borrowed them from somebody, but let's get going.
7 rebounds, leads the Noles, and ties an ACC career high for the veteran Clemson transfer. And a timeout on the floor. 15:09 to play. We got a game tonight, Noles fans. Carolina leads 46-43. We are back after this timeout.
What's here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a Level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, and make sure to join us next Wednesday, January 7th, for our first edition of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee, 7 to 8 p.m. We'll hear from the head man, players, coaches, and more. Watch it on all Florida State basketball streaming platforms, the Seminoles Unconquered app. And listen on the Seminole Sports Network. Watch a re-air of the show on Thursday night on ABC 27 from 7 to 8 p.m. We got Duke coming to town on Saturday. The first 1,500 fans that arrive for the Duke game Saturday will receive a free FSU wireless charger, courtesy and presented by Everge. Tip time, 3:45 p.m. All right, Adrian. 3-point game, 15:09 to play in this ball game. The Noles come out of the locker room with some juice.
They did. They came out and they stuck with the game plan so far.
At the timeout along the baseline, over the top, McCray to Wiggins, back out to Miles, who just checked into McCray. 46-43, North Carolina, a 3-point lead. McCray off a screen, guarded by Vasar. McCray wants to go one-on-one. He'll try with the left hand around Vasar. Reverse layup off the bottom of the rim, no good. And the rebound to Wilson. Wilson leads the break. Bounce past Dixon in the corner, all the way to the rack. Hands off, Vasar underneath, throws it down with a two-hand dunk.
Yeah, Robin's got to go through that with Vasar. Can't worry about getting blocked. Got just right there.
McCray tries, but can't finish with the right hand. Over the top of Trimble. Vasar the rebound. 48-43, Carolina. Vasar looking inside, in the corner. Powell, three, big one. Nailed it. That's a big start out of the timeout. Just like that, we're down by 8. A mini 5-0 run and a 7-0 run in the last 136. We cut it to 1. We're down by 8 now. McCray, right wing, works a screen. McCray probing. McCray over to Wiggins. Catch a release. 3. Good!
Big.
Nothing but nylon for Chauncey. He's got 10 points in his first 3 of the night. Big basket there. You got to make shots down the stretch. 51-46 Carolina, 13:50 to go. Dixon, right wing, Wilson, high-low, whips across court. Trimble, a left wing, 3, shorted it, no good. But Wilson runs down the rebound inside Vasar, puts it up and in, and 1. You got to get to the basketball. We got to hustle on that one.
Yeah, and even Chauncey Wiggins knows that. He's like, that's on me. Again, you can't give up. Caleb Wilson's going to be relentless on that glass. Can't let him run you down like that.
Somerville in, McCray out. And Jones picked up his second personal. Vasar the line to shoot the free throw. He's got 6 second-half points and 6 rebounds. 53-46, Tar Heels. The big 7-footer, Arizona transfer. Free throw. Shorted it, no good. And Somerville the rebound. Racing the other way, down the floor to McGee. A long 3 coming, no good. Jones battling for the rebound, looking to save it. He does to Miles. Now to McGee, the up fake, over to Wiggins, corner, Miles, 3, coming, in and out, no good. McGee the rebound, back out Miles. The top offensive rebounding team in the league going to work. Wiggins, 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound bouncing around. McGee dives for it, Trimble picks it up. Trimble the other way, he'll attack all the way in, and a whistle and a foul called on Jones as Trimble went all the way to the rim.
Great job that time. I mean, listen, you're getting to the glass. You're doing what you need to do. Those shots are gonna fall. But what I do love is this. I love the effort that this team's giving right now.
We're fighting.
Yep.
Yeah, we're fighting. We're scratching. We're hanging in there. And Trimble at the line will shoot 2. That's now 3 on Jones, by the way, as this place goes silent. Free throw is short, no good. Steen in, Jones out.
Here's the thing we got to keep doing, Jeff, is that when they play, and they're trying to go that high-low, if Trimble's on the opposite side, literally just go stick just in there. If he beats us, again, that shot had no chance of going in.
Missed them both, and Steen the rebound, to your point.
There we go. I mean, right now, make him beat you. He's going to try to beat you off the drive. He's not going to beat you on making shots.
53-46, 7 minutes in, second half. Miles whips it back out to Somerville. He'll attack in the paint, kicks out Miles. A great look at a three. Missed it, no good. Rebound, battling, out of bounds. It's off of Somerville.
Yeah,
great job by Trimble. Knocked it off of Somerville, out of bounds. Carolina ball. Well, all of a sudden we've gone cold. We're 0 of our last 4, 1 of our last 9. Again, it was a one-point game, 44-43. It's now 53-46, 12:54 to go. Evans in, Trimble out for Hubert Davis. Davis in his 5th season at the helm, 113-46, 55 years old. Played with Charlie Ward with the New York Knicks back in the day. Also played for Leonard Hamilton briefly when Hamilton was the head coach of the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
Here's some token zone, full court pressure. Tar Heels throw it over the top to Dixon, now in the front court. Somerville right there shadowing the freshman. Dixon looking for room, behind the back, nearly loses it. Somerville, great defense, almost stripped it away. 10 to shoot, Somerville all over Dixon. Dixon turns the corner to Wilson, who throws it down with a haymaker right hand. And this place is on fire. Wilson has 18 and 14, the lead now to 9. It's an 11-2 run. Lob down low. Wiggins along the baseline, dribbling back out, cross court. McGee. Great look at a three. Got to make it. Missed it. No good. Somerville offensive rebound. Dribbling back out. Fires out near the timeline to Miles. He'll attack. Miles, step through, top shot, no. Rebound loose, Vasar has it.
Yeah, gotta get Rod back in the game. Trey.
Down the floor, Dixon driving, kicking, extra pass, Evans a long three, nailed it. Need a timeout. Timeout, Luke Laux. It's a 14-3 run. It was 44-43 4 minutes ago. Now with 11:48 to play in the game, Carolina has ballooned the lead to tie their largest of the night. They're up by 12.
Yeah, and here's what's happening. Florida State's got a chance. They've had open shots. You got to make them. You got to be able to step up and knock some of those open shots in.
Just 2 of 9 from behind the three-point line in the second half. Timeout on the floor. 11:48 remains. Carolina leads 58-46. We are back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can at Geico. Renewal by Anderson. Concourse seats are energy efficient, acclaimed impact windows and doors, withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Well, this is a big point in the game, Adrian. 11:48 to play. A 14-3 run by North Carolina. They lead by 12, 58-46. It's tied their largest lead of the night. We're getting good looks. We're just not knocking them down. We're 2 of 9 from behind the three-point line here in the second half.
Yeah, we got what you want, and just haven't made them. So we're 0 for our last 6, 1 of our last 11. So what we need to do right here is come out again. I think have another nice design play that we can run. We've run with really our 5 series where the ball gets from one side of the floor to the other side of the floor. We got Chauncey Wiggins made a shot early. Rob McCray got a good look out of it. So again, we got to just keep staying with it right here.
Rob McCray, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 97 assists this season, 3 away from 100 already on the year. One of the best in all of college basketball. He has it. Right to left as we watch it. McCray swings over to Steen, off his fingertips, out to Jones. A long 3, short, no good. Vasar the rebound, his 8th.
Yeah, that's a good shot that time.
2 of 10 from downtown. After it was promising in the first half, hit a bit of a cold patch here. Lob over the top, Vasar grabs it, dunks it. Steen was fronting, and there was nobody on the backside.
Yeah, they gotta be aware of that play. They ran it at the beginning of the half. They're going to keep running it right there.
Largest lead, 60-46. McGee, jab step, top of the key, looking for room. Off a Steen screen. Kobe stopping, pivoting with the left hand. Missed it, no good. And the rebound to Powell. Outlet Dixon down the floor. Dixon behind the back on the bounce. He'll slow it up. A 16-3 run by Carolina over the last 5 minutes plus. Dixon, left wing, Vasar. Vasar off a screen. Lob into Wilson, throws down a dunk, and things are going all Carolina blue right now.
Yeah, here we go. We got to calm down. And right now they ran that big screen that time.
Left wing, long 3, Somerville. That's no good. And the rebound to Powell. Now stripped away by McCray. McCray trying to run it down. He saves it into Somerville. No. They're going to say he stepped on the sideline, out of bounds. He'll stay with Carolina. And we have a timeout on the floor. The Noles have gone ice cold. It's an 18-3 run over the last 5:42. Lead is ballooning now to 16, 62-46. We are back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
For over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. And comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Well, in that last dunk, Caleb Wilson becomes the first Carolina freshman all-time, Adrian, to score 20-plus points in 6 straight games.
Wow.
The second freshman since Phil Ford in 74-75 to do it in 5 straight games overall. And with that last dunk, a new Carolina freshman record. 6 straight games at 20 points or more for Caleb Wilson.
Yeah, man, he's a talented player. I mean, you look at right now his stat line tonight, he's got 20 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, even.
Yeah.
So, overall, just like you said, top 5, going to be a top 5 pick. One of the best, I think, draft classes we're going to have in a little while.
Pretty impressive. And Basong in, hounding Powell across the timeline. We're running and jumping now. And the Noles go zone. Nope, man-to-man it looks like here. Man-to-man defensively, down 16. McCray knocked it away, but run down by Evans. At the turn here in the second half. Need to turn it on. Evans will fire a long 3. Way off, no good. But Vasar the offensive rebound. Flips out to Powell. Powell down low. Wilson backing it on Jones. Tough fall-away jumper. Air ball, no good.
Man.
Wiggins, his 8th rebound, a new career high in ACC play. A drive, draw, dish. Jones on the attack. Jones backing in with the right hand, trying to get to the left. Jones with it. The up fake. Jones puts it up and in. LeJay Jones in double figures with 10.
Listen, that's a positive for us. Even, again, we got to keep grinding out, but LeJay Jones kind of finding his groove back again is going to help us.
Ends an 11-0 run, 62-48 Carolina, 9:20 left. Shoulder shaking a drive. Wilson got hung up on in the lane. On the right side of the lane by Somerville and Jones. They're going to call it on Martin. His 3rd, team number 4, rather 3. Trimble in, Dixon out. For North Carolina. Well, right now we're shooting 33% from the field. Carolina's 9-0 this year when holding opponents under 40% from the field. Along the baseline, Trimble back out. Powell, a great look at a 3, ball in and out, no good. Vasar, an offensive rebound to Evans, and the shot clock to 20.
Yeah, Thomas Basong, he's going to be in. He's got to box out. I mean, that's the second offensive rebound he's given up. Doesn't matter if it's a 7-footer. You got to put your forearm in his chest.
62-48, 5 to shoot. Wilson will turn the corner, get downhill, loses it, tries to save it, throws it right to McCray. A steal and a turnover. Down the floor, Basong. He gets tangled up all the way into the rack by Powell. Foul on Powell, his first, team number 4.
Hey, listen, it's plenty of basketball left.
Got plenty of time.
Yeah, 8:50 left in the game. They've got to, again, what we got to do right now is we got to go. These free throws, every basket, every possession is really important.
Yep. The 3s that were falling in the first half have not fallen here in the second half. We made 7 in the first 20 minutes of play. We're 2 of 11 from downtown here in the first 11 minutes and 10 seconds. Basong, free throw, good.
Sure.
Stevenson in. Wilson gets a breather. 20 and 14 for Wilson tonight. One heck of a talent.
Hey, while he's out the game, you need to make a little run right
here.
here.
You do. No, you're right, you
gotta
do.
make a little run when he's out the game.
Great window, probably 3 or 4 minutes while he gets a little oxygen. Second one, no good by Basong. Stevenson the rebound. His 3rd. 8:45 to play, 62-49 North Carolina. Packed house tonight here at the Smith Center. Trimble, right wing Stevenson, turns, faces, jab step. Stevenson puts it on the deck. Now back out to Evans, 10 to shoot. In the corner, Trimble, the up fake. Trimble now swings out, 4 to shoot. Evans, long three on the way. No good, but Trimble the offensive rebound. Got to find the body. Just kind of turning and looking right now, and that's not helping us. Trimble works a Vasar screen. Trimble picks it up, 8 to shoot. Cross court, Stevenson out to Evans. Evans starting to drive. Evans off a screen. 4, 3. Evans, tough, fall away shot, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of Vasar.
Great job.
And Alir Maluk going to check in here for some length and rebounding at the under 8 media timeout. 7:58 to go. Noles need to make a move as it cooled off a little bit offensively. Trailing Carolina 62-49. We are back after this timeout.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network.
Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. And did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported? It's not funded by tax dollars. We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters so your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the court. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. SeminoleBoosters.com. 7:58 to play. This feels like the window right now, Adrian. We really have. We want to climb back in this one and have a chance to win. This has got to be it. Down 62-49. It was 44-43 earlier on in this second half, and then we went ice cold, an 18-3 run by Carolina. We've been trying to make our way back into it ever since.
Yeah. And, credit to Carolina. They've got in there. They've had a good chance of, Florida's, we went from one of our last 10. But right now, Carolina's in a two and a half, a little bit over 2.5 minute drought. So let's see what we can run. This is going to be a really important play we're going to run right here. Let's see what we get ourselves in.
So it's McGee, Miles, McCray, Jones, and Maluk right now. For Luke Laux. McCray with it on the attack, leaning in, back out to McGee. A great look at a three. Ring it up.
There it is.
Great play out of the timeout called by Luke Laux right there.
Great play again. Got Kobe coming off again. When Kobe McGee comes off screen, sets his feet, he's a high-level shooter.
That's his 4-3 of the night. All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. And Vasar throws it away. Cross-court pass looking for Evans. Threw it into the Carolina bench, and Hubert Davis not waiting around. Caleb Wilson is back in the game quickly.
Yeah, he definitely was. I was hoping Hubert would leave him out for about another minute or so. But listen, again, I think we should run the same action we just ran.
Yep.
Run the same action again. See what we can get out of it.
62-52, 7:20 to play. McCray, top of the key, trying to get McGee the basketball. Now Maluk going to set a screen. McCray knocked down, ball on the floor, gets it over to Maluk. Maluk will drive all the way in, stopping, fall away shot, shorted it, no good. Jones the rebound and the loose ball foul on Evans of Carolina.
Yeah, Alir Maluk right there. He's got the thing I tell you, Alir Maluk doesn't shoot it back from the three-point line. He usually shoots that three. He's not strong enough to take it in there and do that. You got to just, again, I would tell him to take it, turn, to let it go.
Evans is first, team foul number 5 on the Tar Heels. And Carolina hasn't scored in 3 minutes and 33 seconds. 62-52, 7:06 to play.
Slip.
McCray pass is deflected by Vasar in the hands of Wilson and a turnover. Our 8th of the night. Every possession critical, as Adrian mentioned. Powell, right wing. Powell bounces over to Vasar, man-to-man defensively by Florida State. Here's Trimble with it on the bounce. Now to Wilson, working high-low. Out Evans, a corner three, coming good.
Can't listen. That's the problem. You got Alir Maluk in the game, not knowing what he's doing. Mix up on the switch. You can't do that against a good basketball team.
5th three for Evans. Maluk flips
there
it up and in
okay,
by
young
Alir
fella.
Maluk over the top of Vasar. Good job there. 65-54 Carolina. Trimble, right wing. How about 5 threes by Kyan Evans tonight? Big. Pass inside to Wilson, working on Miles, up and under move, good off the window. Wilson with 22-14. He also has 6 assists tonight as well. McCray turns the corner. McCray kicks out to Jones. Jones the up fake. He'll drive on Wilson. Getting to his left hand, backing in the freshman. In the corner, Maluk, he can make those. Long three, rattles off no good. Wilson his 15th rebound. Long outlet down the floor. Trimble fouled in transition by McCray. Crowd wants a flagrant. There was nothing flagrant. He was going after the ball.
Yeah.
It's a common foul. McCray second, team number 4. Trimble will shoot 2. Got a great officiating crew here with Lee Cassell, Kip Kissinger, and Roger Ayers. They're not even going to go look at it, even though Hubert Davis is politicking for him to.
Yep.
So those 2 free throws for Seth Trimble. Yeah, he's going after the ball, trying to foul him hard. Nothing about that was intentional or flagrant. Now Lee Cassell is going to stop it and bring over Roger Ayers and Kip Kissinger, and they are going to look at it.
Are you freaking kidding me? Like, this is just...
So we may have a Sunstop second look here. It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and more. And their smiling faces at 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. No, we're not. Never mind.
Yeah, no idea what just happened. What are we doing?
Luke Laux now conversing with Lee Cassell. Trying to get explanations on a couple of items. Hubert Davis still trying to get him to look at it.
One thing about Hubert Davis is that he just gets upset sometimes for just no reason.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, big dog, like, you can't do that, man. That's not good for the heart. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Free throw good by Trimble. He's got 13, 3 in double figures. Somerville back in, Wiggins back in, Jones and Miles will sit down. 68-54 Carolina. Second one good. 69-54 Tar Heels. 5:53 to go.
There we go. Got to get a bucket right here. Got to get a bucket.
Down by 15. Largest lead of the night. Rather, second largest lead of the night. 62-46 was the largest at 16. McCray off of Maluk's screen. Oh, nice move all the way in. Might have been blocked, but Maluk a putback lay in. Alir. Right place, right time in the finish.
Yeah, Alir Maluk, make the most out of your minutes, young fella.
Trimble right wing. Trimble looking inside. We hard hedge double team him. Trimble back out to Wilson. Wilson all the way out near the timeline. Now over to Evans with 5 threes. Vasar dribbling right wing, kicks out Trimble, 10 to shoot. Trimble driving the baseline, picks it up, back out Evans, 6, 5. Evans inside out dribble down the lane, flips it up, no good, might have been blocked. Rebound Wiggins, his 9th. Chauncey down the floor to McGee, a great look at a 3, no. And the rebound, loose ball foul called on Maluk.
We needed that, Cole.
Over the back of Vasar, Alir picks up his first, team number 5. Knowles just 3 of 14 from 3. We've made 10 threes tonight. Miles in, McCray out. Now 9 times this season we made double-digit threes in a game. But we made 7 in the first half. 69-56, 4:55 to play. Stops and scores for the Garnet and Gold. Trimble turns the corner, in traffic, in the air, kicks out to Evans. He'll drive, back to Trimble. Trimble, right corner, right in his face. Trimble along the baseline. Good defense there. Trimble, lob inside to Wilson. Pull up, 17-footer, no good. Rebound, Maluk battling, ball loose. Who's got it? Somerville.
Here we go.
Now Somerville down the floor to Miles. Extra pass, McGee, corner 3, no good. McGee got knocked down, no call. And a loose ball foul call on the rebound on Evans of Carolina.
Great job by Chauncey Wiggins. Fighting, putting in effort.
Chauncey Wiggins is 1 rebound away from his 2nd career double-double. Dixon in, Evans out for North Carolina with 4:23 to go, 69-56. Tar Heels wearing their Tar Heel blue, Carolina blue throwback unis tonight. Pass into Maluk, they're going to get Trimble for a foul, hitting Maluk in the face.
Yep, now we're going to be able to get to the free throw line.
So Trimble picks up his 2nd, team foul number 7. Maluk shooting the 1-and-1. Will shoot free throws on every whistle the rest of the night. And we got to make them.
Got to make them, yep.
8 of 13 from the stripe. The Noles in our last 5 games had been shooting 75% from the line. 1-and-1 here for Maluk. Needham. Free throw. Missed it. Long rebound run down by Somerville. So we got an extra shot here. Wiggins, an NBA 3. Good from way downtown by Wiggins. Buries the triple. He's got 13. I guess they'll take that trade-off.
We'll take that trade-off. Yes, we will. I'll get trapped.
69-59. Ball is loose, but run down by Dixon. 4 minutes to play. Down by 10. Vasar between the keys. Vasar dribble. Oh, he threw it away. He tried to get the ball to Powell. Not on the same page. Threw it away. Turnover. It's Florida State ball. Final 3:53. Down by 10. Don't go anywhere. We got a game. Knowles fans. Carolina with a 69-59 lead. 3:53 to go. We are back after this timeout.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Louts, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Time winding down here at the Smith Center in Chapel Hill. Final 3:53 of our ball game at Florida State battling, hanging in there. We had the lead cut to 1 early in the second half, 44-43. Right now down 10, 69-59, but we have the ball. And Carolina hasn't scored in 2 minutes' time. The Noles have gotten good shots tonight, but unfortunately in this second half, only shooting 25% from behind the three-point line. It got a little bit cold here. Adrian, now's the time where it's winning time, baby. You got to find a way, go out, stops and scores to pull off an upset to open up ACC play.
There it is, and Florida State's got the basketball right here. And again, it would not shock me that a play we may run is somehow getting Rob McCray in some type of action going downhill, right hand, and again, either going to be at the rim finishing or even at the rim finishing or a kick out to maybe a LeJay Jones or a Martin Somerville right here.
Somerville, McCray, Wiggins, Jones, Maluk in the ball game for Luke Laux. Last time we won here, Luke Laux was a sophomore.
Maybe Chauncey Wiggins.
Wiggins top of the key. Right wing McCray. 7 assists tonight. McCray will drive the baseline, cut off. Now dribbling back out over to Wiggins. Wiggins out to Somerville between the keys. Off of Maluk's screen. Somerville back to Wiggins. Wiggins will drive. Wiggins back it in Wilson. Wiggins' top shot might have been blocked by Wilson, and he grabs the rebound.
Yeah, that's not what we wanted right there.
Final 3:20. 69-59 Carolina. Man-to-man defensively. Got to get a stop. Wilson with 22 points, 16 rebounds. Tied a season high, 6 assists tonight as well. 16 rebounds, a new season high. Trimble with it, 8 to shoot. Guarded by Maluk, wants to drive him. He'll drive in the lane, floater on the way. No good. Face our offensive rebound underneath, and he dunked it.
Yep. Big time.
Vesar with 8 points and 11 rebounds. Make it 10 and 11. He's got a double-double as well. McCray probing, pass inside, deflected, knocked away by Trimble, a steal, 2-on-1, Trimble floating, missed the bunny in transition, rebound, save far side, near side rather by Jones. The other way, 2:33 to play. Wiggins, here comes a corner three, too strong, rebound tapped around, tied up, and the arrow points at the Garnet and goal.
Good job.
Here comes McGee in for shooting.
Yep.
Maluk's going to come out. 2:27 to go. 71-59. North Carolina with the lead.
Great effort by Alir Maluk coming in there.
Good minutes. Good minutes. Some good length. Stevenson coming in. He's a great defender for them. And they're going to take Vesar out of the game. How about now 7 games this year where both Wilson and Vesar each have double-doubles.
Yeah.
2:27 left along the baseline. We throw it over the top, far side to Wiggins. Got to start going quickly now. Down by 12. Got to make some shots. McCray works the screen, driving on Stevenson, stopping, pivoting, tough shot with the left hand. Good by McCray, who has 9 points. 71-61. 2:12 to go. Into Trimble, who has 14 points and 6 rebounds. Running and jumping. Double team Trimble over the top. Dixon into the paint. Dixon picks it up, kicks out Stevenson. A good look at a corner three, no good. Rebound, McCray has it.
Gotta
go the other way, middle of the floor, McCray. In the corner, McGee, a long three, no good. Rebound, knocked around, out of bounds, off of North Carolina with 1:48 to play.
And right now, we got to get a bucket right here.
Vesar back in for Carolina. They are at SMU on Saturday. Carolina's 11th game in November and December, the most since 2009-2010. They only played twice in this building in January, the least amount since 1990 and 91 in the month of January. McCray, bounce pass into Jones, in traffic, back out McGee, the up fake. Fires over to Wiggins, in the corner, McCray, he'll launch a long three, no good. Rebound tapped out near the timeline, run down by Powell, 2-on-1, bounce pass, Trimble, and a big dunk. And that might be the exclamation point for Carolina tonight. Quickly the other way. Somerville, a right wing three. Way off, no good. Trimble the rebound, and that's been the tale of the second half. We just not have been able to make shots. Luke Laux wants us to foul. Trimble, cross court, Powell, a wide open three, way off, no good. Vasar offensive rebound, goes up and dunks it, and one, and a flex. And it's going to be real tough now.
Yep.
Well, 7 of 19 from three in the first half, 36%. Solid.
Yep.
But in the second half, 4 of 20 for 20%. Free throw, Vasar missed it. Wiggins the rebound. That's one thing Carolina struggles at, 68% from the line as a team. So worst number since Roy Williams' final year in 2020-2021. Vasar nearly knocked it off of Jones out of bounds near sideline.
Yep.
Right into Luke Laux. 75-61 Carolina with 1:02 to play. Just cannot make the shots in the second half. And they very good on the glass tonight. McCray around Vasar, finger roll, George Gervin style up and in. Timeout, Luke Laux.
Yep.
With 52.1 to play.
And I think the thing is that what they're looking to do is, Rob McCray, I think he's got to, as we continue to go, he's got to be willing to take those shots at the rim. Sometimes they may get blocked, sometimes he may miss them, but that gives us a great opportunity. I think sometimes he passes up some shots a little bit too early.
53.1 to go, 75-63. And you've had Vasar in the second half. Wilson's been tremendous. But a big shot maker tonight's been Kyan Evans, the Colorado State transfer out of Kansas City.
Yeah, he has.
Junior guard. He has made a season-high 5 threes tonight for Hubert Davis's squad. That's been big.
Yep. And I think he's and, you know, he's come in and he wasn't shooting it great from the three, but he stepped up going 5 for 12. And, I mean, here's what happened. I think this has been the way that we wanted to play early on, you know what I mean? How we wanted, you know, we clamped in, and I think we did an overall good job. I just think in the second half they made a couple good adjustments. Vasar, they ran a couple of those looks for Vasar, clearing the side out. So I think overall good job.
Yep. Final 53.3, down 12, 75-63. Basong's in, Maluk's in for some defense and some length here. Full court pressure, Trimble will inbound. Can run the baseline into Dixon. Now gets it back, we double team him there. Brings it across half court in a double team, and Basong fouls Trimble. That's Tomas' third. McGee's gonna check back in here for offense. Clock stops, 46.7 to play. Stay with us, Sunstop postgame show around the corner. We'll hear from the head coach, Luke Laux. McGee in, Basong out. Stevenson and Powell in, Vasar and Evans out for Hubert Davis. 75-63 the score. This is the 1-1 for Trimble. 6 of 9 from the line tonight. Has 16 points. Free throw. Got it. 17 for Trimble. That ties a season high. Starting to get back in the rhythm after that arm injury. Forced him to miss 9 games. His 3rd game back since that injury. Second one. Got it to go. New season high 18 for Trimble. Somerville in. Maluk out. 46.7 to play. 77-63 North Carolina. Tar Heels have won 6 straight in this series. 74th meeting between these two. McCray trying to find room. He'll drive all the way in. Tough shot, no good. Tap try, no. Rebound. Run down by Dixon. Luke Laux says, no, let's lay off. And the remaining crowd inside the Smith Center on their feet in appreciation of their 12th ranked Tar Heels. Well, 20 seconds, 13 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Trimble going to work. Going to drive on Somerville. In the paint. Floats it up and in. With 8 to play. McRae over to Wiggins. Wiggins step back triple. Good. With 1 second to go. Wiggins with 16, his third three. There's the horn. The Noles fought tonight. Cut the lead to 1 early in the second half, but Carolina would balloon it to 16, and Florida State just could not quite get over the hump. And North Carolina will win for the 9th straight time inside the Smith Center over the Garnet and Gold. The final, 79-66.
Yeah, man. Again, Florida State came out, and I mean, what I like today, I mean, I don't like moral victories, but I thought this team came out and they played well. I mean, you talked about, we just had a stretch where we just couldn't make shots in the second half. But this is part of the building. It's part of the building process of Luke Louts and his staff and what they're looking to do. And so, again, overall, great job. I thought about Carolina. I mean, listen, you're talking about Carolina right now has, 2 bona fide first-round draft picks on their team. And so, again, this Florida State basketball team got to keep going and build it because we turn right back around with another great one on Saturday.
No doubt about it. And Wiggins ties an ACC scoring high on that 3, by the way, with 16 points. And that assist on that last 3 by Robert McRae, the 5th, his 8th of the game. That's his 100th assist of the season for the senior out of Columbia, South Carolina. But Carolina, they're the victors tonight, beating Florida State 79-66. Sunstop postgame show is right after this timeout.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern